Yeah. Hey. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. I do not miss.
And you see, I know that you two have a love that is rooted in God and it is blessed by God. Because Porsha, sometimes you are going to have a long day at work. All the scenes aren't going to go as you plan them to go. And you are going to really need some words of reassurance from your husband. Words like, I'll love you forever. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
This video is for entertainment purposes only. Nothing should be taken as factual. This is all my astrological opinion. Please enjoy. Hey everybody, this is Sonia with Melanin Goddess Life. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another celebrity reading. Okay, so today's reading is fresh off the presses. We got some Atlanta tea here on one of your most famous and iconic Real Housewives of Atlanta, none other than Miss Porsha Guobadia. All right, so apparently Porsha Guobadia's divorce has been finalized, I guess as of today, or it just has been, the details of it has just been released today. And we are going to talk about this divorce and how astrology ties into how this divorce finalized. So first things first, let's talk about what was awarded in the divorce. Now, from what I understand, the judge has ordered that the prenup be honored. Now, first things first, allegedly Simon has been deported. If we remember some months back or last year, Simon was detained by ICE under, I guess, suspicion, or he was here illegally or fraudulently. Apparently, Simon has a long history of doing this. I think he's been trying to get into the United States at least 3 times under fraudulent pretenses. So this particular time, he has been detained by ICE for the last several months, and he has been deported back to Nigeria. That we do know. Now, in the process of that, him and Porsha were going through a divorce, and Porsha basically was trying to get the prenup honored, what was in the prenup of their divorce. And apparently a judge has sided with her and has said that the prenup has to be honored. So here are some of the things that we know. Well, we're going to say allegedly have been finalized in the prenup. First things first is Simon is ordered to pay $40,000 a month in alimony to Porsha. Let's see, the house, that was a bone of contention with them as well. Now, it says that Porsha gets to stay in their home for 36 months with Simon covering the mortgage, the bills, and the costs. The house deed must be transferred into a mutual trust with both their names on it. So technically, they're still partners in the property, but only until things get sorted out. There's a refinancing clause. So if Porsha can't refinance the home under her name alone in the next 3 years, it has to be sold, but Porsha gets a generous slice of the proceeds because equity matters. Equity in the home during the time of their marriage. Now, lump sum payment. As a part of the settlement, Porsha gets a one-time payment. Now, the exact number has not been released, but I'm sure it's going to be something very generous. Spousal support. Simon has already been paying Porsha $40,000 a month during their marriage and $30,000 when they were just dating, allegedly. And she also received a Rolls Royce that he bought. So he's going to continue on with those $40,000 payments. And I'm assuming she's going to be keeping the Rolls Royce. And as far as the legal fees, Simon will be footing the bill for her legal fees. So it sounds like Miss Porsha made out like a bandit with having this prenup honored. So you know me, I want to always look at things from an astrological standpoint. So let's take a look at why I feel like she made out really well with this settlement in this divorce. So first things first. Porsha was born on June 22nd, 1981. I do not have a birth time for her. So anytime we don't have a birth time, I use a placeholder of 12 noon. So the rising sign is about 50-50. But that makes her a Cancer sun. that also makes her an Aquarius moon and a Virgo rising. All right. So straight out of the gate, let's talk about one thing that stands out. Jupiter, the sign that the planet of abundance and opportunity and big blessings, just went into the sign of Cancer. So it officially went into the sign of Cancer on June the 9th. So with Porsha being a Cancer sun, this is already radiating for her because remember, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer, which means it works its best. So right off of that, it's already in her sun sign and it is giving her a huge blessing with this settlement as well. The next thing we're going to look at, so Porsha does have a birthday coming up later this month, but she's currently 43 years old. Okay, so if we're looking at what her annual perfection year is focusing on, guess what it's focusing on? It is focusing on eighth house matters. And in astrology, the eighth house represents other people's money. So it represents things that you share with a partner. This could be your spouse. This could be a business partner. This could be monies that you receive from someone else. This also has to do with shared finances and resources, loans, assets. In the eighth house, divorce settlements are here as well, and your partner's resources are here. So with it being a focus on that, this is why this energy has been around this particular divorce and how they've been splitting of assets. So we have her eighth house energy currently. Her year has been focusing on the splitting of assets, which we see has come to a finalization on this date. The next thing we're going to look at that I feel like has helped her with this divorce and how she made off with this divorce is, like I said, Jupiter went into Cancer a couple of days ago. Porsha is a Cancer sun, but Jupiter in Cancer is actually going to be highlighting Porsha's 11th house. Now, by the degrees, just looking at it now, Jupiter is still kind of working in her 10th house, but this is also a benefit for Porsha with regards to this, because even with the Jupiter still kind of lingering in her 10th house a bit, this has everything to do with higher ups and people in authority. And this also has a lot to do with this court case. So with Jupiter being there, this put her in a favorable position for higher ups, judges, things of that nature. Now, with the Jupiter in Cancer, it is going to also be working with Porsha's 11th house. So when we think about the 11th house, we think about unexpected blessings, unexpected events. And we also think about salary increases in this particular area because that's what the 11th house governs. So yes, she did get an unexpected blessing, an unexpected increase monetarily, working with that 8th house energy that she is still in until her birthday, which is other people's resources and basically the splitting of resources with her and her spouse. Now, one of the other things that I saw in her chart transiting now, currently Porsha also has Uranus in her 9th house. So when we think about the 9th house, we're thinking about higher power, higher self, religion. But in the 9th house, we also have legal proceedings. So Uranus is the planet of unpredictable events, unpredictability, surprises. But the thing of it is, Venus is currently transiting Porsha's 9th house as well. So when we think about Venus, we're talking about the smaller benefic planet. So we're talking about Venus ruling love. It rules blessings. It rules material possessions, and it also rules money. But it also is an attraction planet. So it attracts things and it brings things to us. And it also brings blessings as well. So with Venus going through her 9th house, this was a little bit of added protection for her with regards to that legal proceedings. And it also brought her some money because, again, Venus rules money with regards to Porsha. So for me, looking at how this divorce played out, she was in perfect alignment for her to receive a blessing through someone else, which was Simon, and her reaping the benefits and the resources through someone else. She was also have a favorable position with that Jupiter still kind of lingering around in that 10th house of career and her public image and dealing with higher ups, which we consider judges as higher ups. And also with that Jupiter transiting her 11th house as well, bringing that positive energy to an unexpected blessing, unexpected event, or an unexpected salary increase for her. So this says to me that everything was in her favor in order for this prenup to be honored and for her to come out with the monetary gain that she did. Now, before I leave this quick little video, I will tell you this. For me, I do believe that Porsha's going to take a break with relationships. Now, when I say take a break with relationships, yes, she may get out and date and socialize, but I don't think anything is going to get serious for Porsha by way of her romantic life until she turns 45. So she's currently 43. She'll be 44 this month. So she'll have another year of kind of like getting out there, dating, finding herself. So right now, I think for her, the age of 45 is going to be where she solidifies a new relationship. So I just wanted to come on here with this quick video about this divorce settlement. I found it quite interesting how the astrology aligned for her and was in her favor. So hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like your own personal consultation with me, please visit my website to schedule. I'm at www.melaningoddesslife. Thank you so much for viewing this video. I'm on all social media platforms, and I will talk to you in the next celebrity video. Bye-bye.